Congratulations on your new hot tub purchase. I know you're going to enjoy it for years to come. This video here is just to give you a real basic overview of the chemicals and kind of what you kind of need to do. You definitely need to read your manual. It would be in the control compartment of the hot tub. If the guys didn't give it to you when they delivered it, it'll actually be right here. If you take the panel off, the control panel or the owner's manual will be right there. If not, you can download it online at calderaspas.com. But this is a very valuable piece of information. Please make sure you download it and you read it. It's really important. It'll save a lot of know-how along the way. So that's there. Make sure you do that, and it'll make your life a lot easier. So we do have the owner's manual. Make sure you read through that. And then in your startup pack, you're going to have a couple of things. You're going to have a piece of paper that's like this, and it's going to be specific for every single hot tub that we have. It'll tell you your gallonage, and it'll tell you your usage of everything that you need to do. This is a really good piece of paper. Make sure you hang on to that and keep it someplace handy for you. I'll give you a few tips along the way to do. So with that being said, we're going to get started here. So with your brand new hot tub, obviously the first thing you want to do is you're going to fill it. And when you fill it, you always want to fill it through the filter compartment. So it's really important that you kind of coil the hose up in this filter area here. Make sure the breakers are off on the hot tub. Fill it up, and then you typically want to be above the highest jet but below the pillows. It's your hot tub. You can set it wherever you want, but that's kind of the rule of thumb. A lot of the hot tubs have LED lights all the way around, so that's kind of a good area to go as well. It's really important that when you fill your hot tub, the filter compartment or the skimmer weir, make sure that the water is above it's above the lowest point on that at all times. You can't let this ever run dry. It's really important that you have at least enough water to cover the top of the skimmer weir. So if you do that, you're in pretty good shape, but it's important that you have enough water in the hot tub. So got the hot tub all full, we're ready to go. We flip on the breakers, everything's working. Typically the jets will come on and we're running. Yay, we got a hot tub. So with that being said, we're going to go to the chemicals after that. So you got your startup sheet that we were talking about, and what we're going to do, and this is just something that works really good for me that I've used in the past, is you definitely want to have a Sharpie. This is a good way to go when you very first get started. So the first thing you're going to do when you get a new hot tub is you're going to test that. And this is something you're going to want to do on about a weekly basis. Your hot tub did come with a chemical kit, and it did come with test strips. Right now I'm going to do the Spa Frog, so we're going to do bromine test strips. So that it needs to have the red label on it. So when you're testing your hot tub, it's going to have this little foam thing on top. Make sure you take that off. Little trick is you always want to put this lid back on, because I've wasted more than one whole bottles of test strips by not doing that. So what you do is you shake the test strip out, put it down in the hot tub, swirl it around a couple of times, and then we line it up. And then I don't know if Renee can kind of see, but on this particular hot tub, my bromine level's really good. We're about at a 5. You can kind of see that with the light green, the second one down. My alkalinity's pretty good at 80, and then my pH is pretty good at a 7.2, maybe even up to a 7.6 there. So if you look on the test strips, there's a little OK range on each one of these. You can kind of see the OK on the scale. So you line up those scales, and that's kind of where you want to be, is in that area. It's not an exact science. Everybody wants it to be perfect. It's not going to be, but you want to be in that range. So that's the first thing you do, is you're going to test your hot tub. And then after you do that, we're going to get everything all set up. We're going to start with the Spa Frog.